Welcome back. Markets are still looking weak, down another 300 odd points on the Sensex currently. We're also joined by Kamal Mahajan of Bank of Baroda and Sandeep Agarwal of Sundaram Mutual Fund, both of them to talk us through some of what we're seeing on the bond markets as well. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being with us. Let's start off with you then, Kamal, and get your views on the kind of impact we're seeing of the recent fall on bond markets as well. Some serious concerns brewing around the implications on global growth currently, and leaving no room really for investors to breathe at the moment. What's your assessment of the situation and how it's looking?
What we have to what we have to see is whether this current is just animal spirits or whether it is more fundamental in nature. So what we see is perhaps it is not merely animal spirits, it is little more fundamental in nature. Looking at the fact that coronavirus now it is heading towards a world related issue, and if we look at the whole scenario, the world is moving towards deglobalization. There was US-China trade war, then now coronavirus further adding to that, and growth in fact in most of the countries is lower as well as in India. So all this is giving a scenario that this is more fundamental. But looking purely at India, last time when CPI came, that gave us jitters, and also looking at the fact that to push growth, government will have to come with more measures with regard to more funds and more investment. How will they be doing with this budget deficit numbers is a question in everybody's, and that is where the fears are also. So though presently looking at the measures, the way RBI has given liquidity, LTRO and various other measures, the yields can go a bit lower. Right now, like today, they are almost equal to the yields they were before December monetary policy when repo rate was cut. So they are almost there, and with LTRO 20 basis points cut is there. So we can see further more room of another 20-25 basis points, but in the medium term it would be little difficult to say that whether
So bring on board Sandeep Agarwal. He represents Sundaram Mutual Fund. Sandeep, I want to go back to a very basic question. Yields coming down because it could be because of two factors. One, excess liquidity or low demand. Now liquidity is back in the system. Is this largely low demand which is this time pushing yields lower to 6%?
No, I think it's a mix of high liquidity in the banking system. Last 5-6 months we are seeing a lot of liquidity in the banking system, and now with this LTRO coming in, we believe that there will be when liquidity is available for 1 year and 3 year at a repo rate, and the low credit growth environment that we are in, when you have a higher deposit growth rate compared to credit growth. So the it would be difficult for the banks to deploy it in terms of credit disbursement, but I think it will be more buying into this corporate market bonds, and I think that has led to this last leg of the rally that we have seen post the recent monetary policy. And this is more to do with the RBI using various tools for the transmission of the rates, and as usual the first leg starts with the top-notch rated corporate bonds and government securities, and that's what we are seeing. And going ahead also, we believe that we believe RBI has started with this thing for the sole objective of rate transmission, and I think we can see more of these things, these measures, including more amount in LTROs and other various policy tools. As this regime of RBI has been quite innovative in terms of using the various tools for the transmission. And the recent monetary policy also, we can clearly see a shift, that now as they have also realized that it's difficult to do a lot of rate cuts, but transmission is something where their focus is turned now. And with that thing, I think a lot of salutary rally with these measures has already happened, but if the more amount comes in, we can see some bit of more spread compression in these bonds.
Yeah, but the question remains, Sandeep, have we actually seen that, rate transmission actually kick in for some of these banks? And what's the anticipation that you have as to what the RBI could now do?
Okay, can you repeat?
Your outlook on what the Reserve Bank could do and whether or not we have actually seen the transmission, kick in for the banks in terms of the rate cuts.
Yeah, see, now with the realization, that with the way the inflation has jumped up recently, and last 4 to 5 years we have seen the inflation clocking around 4% average, and with all the best of the things is happening around with low global agri commodity prices, more or less lower oil prices and all. I think that and in fact even in the RBI's own assessment they are not seeing it falling below their comfort zone till the mid of 2020. So I think there won't be too much of rate cuts, but I think specific reliefs like these LTROs, like some concession on CRR management on so I think now more measures can be there on credit specific, sector specific things can come in to force transmission of the rates, and that's what I think RBI is focusing now.
All right, so that's what the RBI is focusing on. Kamal, in terms of the fact that you're still saying it's relatively uncertain really what the pressure point is, what's your view as well in terms of the possible room to move in terms of monetary policy at this point of time? We're also awaiting latest data out on growth. That's this week itself, so it's going to be a pretty critical week.
Yeah, certainly. As far as growth is concerned, that is a concern, and that is a concern shown by Government of India as well, and also the regulators. And as it is said that transmission is right now, transmission is most important. But what we see is from February 19, if we look at the corporate bonds, whether it is NBFC or other corporate bonds, AAA, the transmission has already happened. Only in government bonds, the transmission is little less by 40 basis points. So in fact, that means that shows that credit spread has come down. So, but yes, there is further room. Looking at the growth, there is further room, and the way RBI is giving liquidity, perhaps, and the way world scenario is going and coronavirus is hitting various growth projections, I think there can be further LTROs, and maybe the way the RBI is innovative. Why LTRO of 3 years? They might come with 5-year LTRO, or they might again come with the operation twist on 6 to 8 years, or they might tweak something on capital so that the overall cost for banking comes down. There can be various other things, but as far as repo cut concerned is there, till the core inflation doesn't come down or remains above 4, I don't think repo will be cut. But the way that looking at food inflation and the way the projections are, perhaps in April we can see a cut, or at least a talk about the cut.
Right. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining in and sharing with us your outlook for bond yields. A quick glance at the index, and as things stand, we're at 11,000.